Weird News Weekly with Ben and Reid.
Reid, we are talking about the world's spiciest chip. And no, that's not the chip on the shoulder of Angelina Jolie right now. It's a completely different chip. Burn!
Which you might be doing after you have one of these chips. So, chip maker Paqui, pronounced P, spelled P-A-Q-U-I. Paqui, I don't know. Let us know if I've got that wrong. They've introduced a new flavour. It's called the limited edition Carolina Reaper Tortilla Chip. That just
Carolina
rolls off
Reaper?
the tongue.
My God.
It just rolls off the tongue. I know. It
sounds violent.
Well, I reckon you would be having a few violent feelings after you have one of these chips.
In the bowels.
The reason why it's been labelled the world's spiciest chip is because it is seasoned with Carolina Reaper pepper, which has been dubbed by Guinness Book World of Records the holder for the hottest chili pepper in the world. So if Guinness Book of World Records are labelling it the hottest chili in the world, you can guarantee this will be the spiciest chip you've ever tasted.
Now, straight off the bat, why would anyone want to eat the spiciest pepper in the world in the first place? No one loves hot food that much.
No, but there's always idiots out there, and as we've seen on YouTube, there's always prank videos who want to get their 5 minutes of fame. So maybe that's where they're giving this crowd some, entertainment or content. So the thing I liked about this story was these chips aren't in a bag of chips like you would get at your supermarket, right? These are packaged individually because they are that hot.
Okay.
So if you want to get one of these, you have to get one. And this is why I think the chip maker is taking the piss. I think they're having a laugh with us because the chip is packaged in a coffin-like bit of packaging. So it's as if to say, this is the hottest chip in the world, and just before you eat it, just be aware that you might die. So they've packaged it in like a coffin-shaped box.
So,
why would they do that?
Just smacking my desk over here. Is there a price attached to this as far as what one chip actually costs?
$5.
Whoa.
Which I don't think is too... I know, $5 for one chip. You might pay $3 or $4 for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 for $5. But if you're paying $5 for one chip, and I've seen the size of it, it's not a massive chip or anything. It's probably your average chip you get in a bag of chips anyway. Paying $5 for one of those bad boys.
My goodness. It's almost like when you go to a supermarket and you get like a bag of lollies there, and it costs you, I don't know, $2.50 or something like that, and then you go to a service station or a milk bar to buy that same bag of lollies, and it costs you like $5.50. Yeah. It's a crazy markup for nothing.
Oh, it absolutely is. We all know our feelings towards markup at supermarkets and cafes and all the rest of it. A spokesperson from the company recently said, the chip delivers such a gripping tidal wave of heat, people can only handle one chip at a time, which is why they've only packaged it one at a time. So I wonder how they actually eat the chip. Do they have to have like some sort of utensil to get the chip out of the packaging and into their mouth? Or are they so brave they're going to actually get it with their fingers and put it into their mouth? I reckon you need some sort of like utensil to get the chip out and to whack it in your gob.
Well, yeah, because you know how, like, when you grab hold of, like, if you're just eating corn chips or something like that, and after a while you've been eating a few, and the dust starts to settle on your fingers. So you lick the dust off, but you can still kind of smell that residue of the corn chips on your fingers still. Imagine having that on your fingers, licking it off, and then all of a sudden just going, oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, my eyes are burning now.
Gets all up in your fingernails as well. It's there for a long time. Ugh. But, I don't know. I mean, I reckon there's a market for people who want to have this sort of thing. So I reckon they should be targeting, your YouTube pranksters, and there's always someone willing to do a bet.
Let's do a search right now. Give me the exact name of what this chip is, and I'll see if it's become a YouTube challenge yet.
All right, the chip, the company is called PAQUI, and the chip is called, let me get it, it is the Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper
tortilla chip.
Tortilla chip. Let's see.
Let's see what YouTube is.
There are a few people so far who have tried them,
Ooh.
but a lot of people are trying the ghost pepper version, which is obviously not as spicy. But it looks like so far only the ghost pepper ones people have been, trying, and those videos are from like 2 years ago. So I can imagine if there's all these videos of the ghost pepper one, I'm pretty sure there's going to be videos of this new one as well. It's going to be ridiculous.
So maybe watch this space for any idiots who want to try and take on the chip challenge.
Exactly. It'll be one of those ones where it's just like, oh, here's a bowl of chips for my friend. And then they put the one chip on the top and it looks so appetizing that they're going to grab that one first. And they go, oh yeah, thanks for the chip, bro. Oh my God, it's so burny in my mouth. And then everyone's like, ha ha ha. In one of those good old setup prank videos.
We've all seen so many. What I like about this chip, though, is the taste of it begins very tame. Mm-hmm. So it's sort of a very typical flavoured chip where you just have it, you think nothing of it. Then about 10 seconds later,
oh, so it's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn, which I think which is perfect for pranks on YouTube and to get your mates. So I like that they've designed it that way. So it's not a case of chip in the mouth, hot, hot, hot. No, about 10 seconds later, hot, hot, hot.
Well, because it'd be one of those ones that would probably come in waves as well. Like you'd feel one big wave of how it's like heating you up like crazy, and then that would kind of suppress down in your system, and your system would reject it, so it'd come back up, and then you'd have that second wave before you try and take it all back down again.
No, don't go there. I like to enjoy my food. I don't like to think of the amount of time I'll be spending getting this out of my system after consuming it.
There'd be some, as we said, very violent bowel movements after that one, I think.
Maybe they'll be going to the toilet restaurant over there in Taiwan or whatever, and they'll be going over there to have it. Maybe that's what they'll be serving at their restaurant.
Be disgracing all the modern toilets at Modern Toilet.
Yes, so I'm going to get rid of your toilet.
I wonder how many people at Modern Toilet have actually tried to go to the bathroom at the table. If anyone's even given that a go yet.
I reckon someone's done it. I reckon maybe after
one little kid would have to have gone, oh, can I just go here, Mum? No, you have to actually go to the toilet.
Mate, you know what kids are like. They don't even ask questions. They just do it because they have to go. They don't care. They just go. You know what I mean? Like everyone's looking at everyone and going, oh, little Johnny's just gone to the toilet in the non-toilet. How dare he?
But as far as this chip is concerned, like Carolina Reaper, the name in itself is just,
sounds bad.
Even that would kind of scare you away from actually eating this chip. But it kind of makes me wonder, is this thing going to be potentially as dangerous as something like the cinnamon challenge, for example? Because everyone was doing the cinnamon challenge on YouTube there for ages, but they didn't realize the consequences of the cinnamon challenge. If you breathe it in and it actually goes down into your lungs, it'll dry out your lungs like crazy and you won't be able to breathe. And more than likely you could suffocate and die.
So weird how beautiful food like cinnamon can do that to your lungs and make you feel worse than a smoker of 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm. So, if it's going to become one of those YouTube challenges, I think I'll be, staying away from those videos because you could see some people who end up in hospital on that one, I reckon.
Oh, no. It's a big price to pay for that sort of stuff. Still $5 for one chip. No, I'll be passing on that one every time.
Yeah, but if you'd like
to value.
Huge value on that one. If you'd like to read more on this story, you can head right now to the Twitter and Tumblr accounts at Weird News Weekly on Twitter, weirdnewsweekly.tumblr.com as well. You can leave us your voicemails right there and tell us if you'd try one of these random, Carolina Reaper chips.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to rate and review the show on iTunes and follow on Twitter and Tumblr for more details on the covered stories. Just search Weird News Weekly. You can also be part of the show and give us your opinions on a story by sending a voicemail via the SpeakPipe app, or just click the voicemail link on the Tumblr page. Spoken by Sarah D and sped up like this because we like the way it sounds on the government ads.
Then, like a clingy partner, I have a cold that just won't go away. It's been with me for a few weeks now. I can't get rid of the thing.